Welcome back. We have a big problem here in my barn. This is not uncommon. This happens in the as we transition from winter into spring into summer. We've had temperatures as low as 25 degrees in recent times, even though it's May, and it shot up to 92 degrees, and now we're going back down again. And it causes the floor to basically sweat. They didn't put a vapor barrier down foolishly with this floor here, and so the humidity here is sky high. It's like a steam bath in here, 76%, and all this moisture is coming through the floor. It's extremely tacky, and moisture is just clinging to everything. So we're going to get our hOmelabs dehumidifier here to the rescue. You can see in here also floor is like really kind of wet. Just all that moisture coming up through the floor. Now, one of the things here is I have a hOmelabs dehumidifier that sits here permanently. This one here, I've not, basically I have to do a manual drain with it during the winter time. I don't want the outlet freezing up on the outside. And so this one here is full of 2 gallons of water. It's pulled out today, but we're gonna get some additional help because I have another hOmelabs dehumidifier. So I gotta empty this water. The freezing situation is over for the year, it looks like, until November, whatever, October. So I can go ahead and plug the hose in, get the outside outlet draining, and so that'll be a big help because this can run 24 hours a day now if it needs to. Look at all that water pulled out of the air. Pretty impressive, but we still have some more to go. We're going to go ahead and hook up that garden hose here. And what I did was I had a contractor install a drain through the wall back here, and we'll see the outside real quick. Now I'll be able to run this hOmelabs dehumidifier here 24 hours a day. Definitely in the summer, having this continuous drain, it is a big plus. Already opened up our tap, folks. We're just going to take a little hose here and hook this up on the outside. And then, yeah, the water from the dehumidifier just drains out into the woods there. You can get models with the pump, which if you need to kind of pump the water uphill, then I recommend doing that. This is just straight up gravity here, which is why I built that little wooden thing for this to sit on. It just raises it up just enough the water just drains straight out. And there we go, 80% humidity right now. Let's set it at 55. And we're gonna come back and check this in 24 hours. And then also, we'll get this other hOmelabs dehumidifier going too. This is the 50 pint model here. So this one here, I usually use this in the house in the summertime. So I'm gonna have to drain the bucket here probably tomorrow morning, which is fine, but we need to get all this humidity coming up out of the floor here. Not a problem. Let's get it set at 55 here. And so, yeah, I'll bet the bucket will be full by tomorrow morning. Now, I've got a 25 pint also too that I can get into action as well. This one usually goes in the kitchen in the house. Nice thing about this one here, it's a little more compact. It's got wheels. They all have wheels to roll around, but also carry handle here. So it's convenient for just kind of moving around if you need to. About 3 days later, how did things turn out? Well, the 50 pint model here, I ended up emptying the bucket out of almost 2 gallons of water each time in just about 3 days. So it ended up doing a phenomenal job just helping out the other dehumidifier to try to get all that moisture coming up through the floor under control, which we did. We got humidity back down to a steady 50% now, but I'll show you some of the water we pulled out of here. These 50 pint models, they do a phenomenal job. So if you really need to really pull a lot of moisture out of the air, and all that, these are a good one to go with. Since I had the 25 pint sitting down here in the barn, I went ahead and put it into action too, just to help out a little. And I'll show you the water here that we pulled out. This one here I turned on kind of late. I had it sitting here and I was like, well, might as well just have it join the party. And so we ended up pulling out a couple of gallons with this. And this is great. This one here, because it's a lot smaller, and also too with the carry handle here on top, it's really easy to kind of move around and everything. And these are great for like small, medium-sized spaces and stuff. So, yeah, I've done different videos on these before, so you can check out more in-depth videos that I've done on the 25 pint and the 50 pint. Both of those I bought last year, and they've just done a phenomenal job. In the end, folks, order was restored. We brought that humidity back down to 50% within a couple of days, even with all that sweating and temperature change and all that. And so super happy with it. This one here will continue to run throughout the summer off and on to keep that humidity. I like it at about 50 to 55%, and the water will just drain out through the wall. The 50 pint and the 25 pint model, they'll go up to the house to do their service for the summertime. and then come back down in the autumn whenever I'm finished with them. Usually the house stays pretty good during the winter in terms of not having any humidity issues or anything like that. So in the end, folks, definitely check out these hOmelabs dehumidifiers. They do a great job, and they just really just get the job done. Once you have them set at the humidity level that you want, they just do what they need to do. All you got to worry about is occasionally, if you don't have a drain or hose hooked up to them, you just have to empty the bucket periodically. That's it. Anyways, y'all have a good day.